Now, technically, I haven't cut the recording yet, but it's the theme, you know, it's the vibe. People will watch this, and they'll need to know that a new video has started. They'll be watching this, and they need me to tell them. Because they're just sitting on YouTube, they weren't paying attention, autoplay took them into a dark hellhole of people saying the world's gonna end tomorrow, and you gotta send them $50 because money is useful in the apocalypse. And somehow, in that mysterious autoplay helk, I popped up the winner. I became the next video. And I will tell you, please, watch something a little happier. You'll live another day. Don't worry about it. Marvelous. Oh, no. Ugh. A week into September has come and gone, and I'm finally feeling acclimated to St. Hammond. Wow, it took you a whole week, buddy. I mean, he traveled a lot. I imagine that Inko has the resilience and the adaptiveness to quickly adjust to a new and novel situation. Things have been going pretty smooth lately, fighters. It's been a week, dude. You do not say lately. Things have been going smooth so far, feels more. Come on, dude, don't oversell yourself. You're such a dweeb, Inko. You're such a dork. I want to push you into a locker and somehow give you a swirly. I'll install a bathroom in your locker just to swirly you nerd. I'll steal your lunch money, and I'll steal your lunch money, and I can put a down payment on a fucking house. That's how it's gonna go. Over the past week or so, I've been getting more and more used to my new friends, learning new quirks of them daily over lunch and in our classes. In the demo, that's a lot of telling, not showing, but sure. It's fine. Like Olivia's penchant for tail whips. Oh, so we're gonna explain the whole class floor getting smashed. Huh? Suave. As I sit on the metro to school, my foot comes up to prod the tender spot on my chin. Oh, shin! I thought he was about to eat his foot! I also learned not to borrow Olivia's stuff without asking. Oh my god, you two are dating. That's so date. She usually keeps to herself even when we're partnered up, but I do my best to play nice. Not to say she's being rude or anything, just quiet. More and more, I kind of figured that part of her silence was just nerves. Accepting that silent facet, I think we may have found a small understanding between us. She's also no longer reported me to teachers, which, admittedly, makes it a lot easier to get through the day. Like, damn, is it hard to explain to every single teacher it's nothing. Ugh. I like this man. He reads the newspaper every day. He is well informed as to the local politics and situation in the town. What a well-informed and adjusted citizen. Meanwhile, that punk has been skating every single day of their life. Enough that I think she's starting to see me as a friend now. You should ask. No. Check your user interface. If you check your relationships tab, it should tell you if you've become a friend or not. Among other things, Damien and Liz had given me their numbers. But admittedly, like, Liz, But Damien, yeah, you should have his number by this point, dude. He was there with you in the trenches, my boy. Or rather, Damien gave... I knew it! I fucking knew that Damien was overstepping his boundaries again. What a goober! What a goober! At first I thought Liz would be mad that Damien had basically doxed her, but she didn't seem to mind when he explained his reasons. That's not doxing. That's just being an idiot. Like doxing, you can't dox someone to someone in specific, right? That's a whole different kind of concept. Doxing is when you just dump that shit online for everyone to poke their little nasty fingers at. Like, I don't think doxing should be you tell someone information. That's just sharing a secret. You know? Come on, stop making such a big deal out of stuff. Like, when it's everyone in the known universe, it's a way different kind of story than if you just kind of run your mouth, you know? Especially since it's, you know, people you know to people you know versus the endless void of the internet. You can find it on the internet. At first, wait, hold on. There we go. At first, yeah, we already had this. I also got Ben's number since he figured we'd be doing a lot more team projects in photography class. Yeah, why didn't you get it day one, dude? The first thing you goddamn do when you get into a team, into a project team, is you share numbers and you make sure everyone can contact someone in case of sickness. You dingus. Inko, you little boy. You need so much to learn. So much to learn. This is not project management. My eyes roll over the past messages from my new friends. Oh my god, please tell me you've been sharing the memes. Share the memes! I became so engrossed rereading them, I barely missed the... Oh, I became so engrossed... Oh! Turns out, having 4 hours of constant talking and voices, and then waking up and doing more talking and voices for 3 hours puts a lot of strain on your vocal cords. Ha 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 ha. I became so engrossed rereading them that I nearly missed the announcement of my stop. He's so cute. He's such a cutie. Look at him. He's rereading messages. What a nerd. I scrambled to get off the metro. The closing doors just catching my jacket and forcing me to yank it out before I'm dragged down the tracks. Not gonna let that bring down my mood, though. It's Friday, meaning after today comes the weekend. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. For some reason, she sings like, I don't know, Abracadabra Levi Grossa until Tuesday, which I imagine is like a levitation spell. It's a quick walk from the station, and I can see the school into my field of view now. Why don't you include the little one with under the intermission scheme we had at first? I think that was a cute one. It's a good time for him to contemplate. The school looks completely barren. It turns out that the people here don't have school on Friday. I'm stupid. Is it closed? If you have a holiday like the first week, you got problems, dude. Weird. I look around at some of the small stores around schools, the ones that are usually staffed by student workers. They're also empty. Oh no. Hello, Scary Dave. Hello, the Lamau brothers. Lamau, said the brother. Lol. One of them has the lights on, but looks like just the manager looking over some paperwork inside. I don't recall any announcement about a holiday today, and while I admit to having forgotten what day it is in the past, I am absolutely certain it's Friday. You have a phone! Check your phone, you dingus! This is not a magic trick in this day and age. So where is everyone? Even the entryway to the school is barren. Oh no, they're having a big announcement. They're like having a big announcement that someone's died and you look like a jackass coming in late. Everyone is like, how could you, Inko? You have disrespected the spirit of my dead ancestors, who died, like, yesterday. They're very new ancestors to this. The door probably won't even open. Yep. I mean, I've had days like this. There have been times where I've been to work, or I've been to school, or I've been to some appointment, and I, fucked up. Made a big whoopsie. Hello? Dad's a bit in front of the camera watching the door. He does not respond. That's not what it's for, probably, either, so, like, why would it ever open? You know what? Damien would know what's going on. I flip through my contacts and find Damien's number. I put the phone to my ear and pray that he picks up. After a minute or so of waiting, the dial tone cuts off and is replaced by Damien's voice. Yo! What up, Nico? Hey, Damien. I'm in the school right now, and it looks like no one's here. Know what that's about? What are you... There's a brief pause on the other end of the line. Didn't you hear, dude? Hear what? Today is the last warm day of the season. Everyone is celebrating. My bra. Celebrating? Yeah, we're actually having a cookout at my hot place today. Oh my god, because they're all lizards. They're cold-blooded. They're like, oh, it's the last warm day. We're gonna curl up under the blinkies now. I'm so scared of the cold. Every fucking subway is heated. Including your sandwiches. For no apparent reason. What a suave song. You say, you want to come over, dude? See my house? You can see the accessibility ramp. It is great for sledding in the winter. It never snows here. We're at the tropics. Yeah, man. That's why this sledding is so great. Damien, that is an absurd amount of styrofoam and lubricant. Yeah, man. That's how you get the snow to work. Don't you know how winter works, dude? God damn it, Damien, don't. The generous but spontaneous offer caused me to hesitate for a moment to respond. Thanks for the offer, Damien, but it's alright. I wouldn't want to intrude on your guys' party. What? It's no big deal, my dude. My folks love the company, and there's gonna be plenty to eat too. Plus, Olivia's here as well. Yeah, she lives there. Of course she is. I have my options. Either go to the party, or I could just take the metro back home and sit on my day doing nothing. You can't even collect yeses. You're not a shit poster. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with your goddamn life? Oh, Scary Dave is right. Yeah. Why doesn't he check the fucking school website? This should be announced. At the minimum. Especially if the school was like an app. They would probably have sent out like a notification on this. Wait. Is there an app for like saurids? Like for all the dinosaurs? They have like an app that's about this kind of stuff? Like, today's a warm day. Better not put on your jacket and enjoy the sun. You know, that kind of stuff. I love it. That's... No monkeys here. This is a no monkey app. No apes. I don't want to see no talk about no tails or furless skin. Hey, Inky, you still there, buddy? You just kind of zone out. Like, hey, you sound like you had a concussion that's really bad. Like, my dad told me that a concussion, like, if you zone out, that's really bad, dude. You should see a doctor, although I guess all the doctors are, like, off, so... Hey, I can look at you, and I could probably see if it's that bad. Yeah. You're not a licensed doctor, are you? No, but I can try. Yeah, well, still, it's just clearing my schedule. You sure it wouldn't be an issue? Of course not, amigo. A friend of mine is a friend of the family. Aw, he's so cute. God damn it. I want to give him pat-pats. He's such a precious boy. He is so precious. He's a little goober, but he's precious. His heart is in the perfect place. You know, in his chest, pumping away. Attached to his aorta. You can't think of a better place for a heart. Well, alright then. Nice. Nice! Hey, I'll text you the address. See you soon, compadre! With that, the call ends, and a few seconds later, I get a text notification. D-Man, it is 61193 Triton Road. Go the long way around the neighbor. He doesn't take his dog. Oh. I copy and paste the address into my Google Maps, and looks like Damien looks pretty close. He said that like twice, you dingus. You should have picked up on this by now. That's why he goes here. Of course, it's a little longer taking Damien's instructions, but I'm not about to try outrunning a loose dog with my physique. Hey, you've been at school for 1 week? You can run like the champs now. Well, better work my way over then. Ah. That's Reed's house. You can't just have Reed's house in the video game. Oh man, look, he has like a hockey setup and a basketball thing. That's really nice and shiny. A lot of greens. He's in the middle of no. First off, the sound is way louder. I want to point out, he lives in the suburbs proper. Where the hell is the school? I got the impression the school was a bit more downtown than this. The grass is not 100% mowed. The asphalt's cracking a little bit. But you know what? That's a cozy looking place. Reminds me of Malcolm in the Middle. That kind of house. You know, that bungalow style. Made of shit wood that's going to rot in like 10 years. You know, that classic American living. 61189, 61191. Ah, there it is. 61193. Alright. Whose developer's birthday is that? Who was born on the 6th of November, 1993? You gotta tell me. I have the right to know. He might have also been born in, you know, I know that most people here don't know about this date, because everyone's just like, yeah, there's only 12 months in a year. But, Sexuit, like, first to Sexuit, that's a hell of a date to be born, dude. Don't get a lot of birthdays on that one. Or no, the 11th of June, who fucking cares? The house looks standard for a house in this neck of the woods neighborhood. It's a one-story place, but it looks pretty spacious. Definitely a family house. I can see the dad polishing his double-barreled shotgun. Luckily, I'm not here to date anyone, so I probably won't get killed. Unless he thinks I have something with Damien, but admittedly... I walk up the stone step to the front door and ring the doorbell. The grocery bag wrapped around my fingers is starting to chafe a bit. I could have just come right away, but it felt bad showing up empty-handed. I've got something for the party. A simple salad bowl from one of the local stores on the way over. It doesn't seem like much, but as my mom taught me, it is courteous to come to a party with something. Actually, I realize how ill-prepared I look for an end-of-summer celebration. You're still wearing the jacket, aren't you? With Damien mentioning a pool, everyone must either be wearing casual clothes or swimwear. Meanwhile, here I am looking overly formal. Not like I could have thought to bring swim trunks to school. The school doesn't have a swimming pool. The door swings open and out steps Damien. Hey, Inko! Wow, man, you're crazy early. And you've come bearing gifts. Excuse me, I need to... I can totally see. I can see Damien, like, stepping out going, "You've come bearing gifts! My man, it's like we're reenacting when the conquistadors came to America, man. Man, we're historical reenactment, yeah!" And, like, someone who knows how bad those circumstances was like, "What the fuck are you on?" And Inko's like, "Oh, man, this is great." And the family in the background's like, "What the fuck, Damien? Holy shit." Like, oh man, I remember when, like, they brought over all those other people, like, for free on the boats. It was so great. Like, those pictures were great. It's like, yeah, that sounds really great. I wonder what he's talking about. And Olivia in the background's like, "You goddamn idiot. That was the Atlantic slave trade. You moron." Ah, Damien, my precious boy. My beautiful rose quartz. He's such a goober. Ah, look at Inko. He's such a happy boy. Yep, here I am. Totally not about to commit the greatest faux pas in my life. I didn't want to come empty-handed, so I stopped at the store and got a salad. Isn't he a carnivore? Like, he mostly eats meat. Oh, you didn't have to, dude. Seriously, though, you did not have to. My family and I are carnivores. But that... How do you eat a sandwich? Damien eats a sandwich, not just... Shut up, video game! He eats bread, he eats salads! Also, on a slighter, softer note, the vast majority of carnivores are not... They're not 100% carnivores. A lot of them can eat small amounts of plant matter, and I imagine that the vast majority of, like... You really can't properly support a pure carnivore civilization, because, like, meat doesn't scale that cleanly. Suffice to say, Damien probably eats some greens on the side. Probably doesn't like to, though. It's a weird thing. Sorry, I think about this too hard. I'm gonna... Goofy Goober is great. He's a silly little boy. He's a silly, but it's fantastic. Everyone knows what his deal is. I would love it if, like, there's a quote-unquote lewd pic of Damien just sitting there. Because he just doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it. He's just sitting there. Thinking. Head empty. There are a surprising amount of herbivores that will totally eat the shit out of a good slice of meat. Including things like deer and cows. You don't want to know about it, buddy. Want to know something funny about cows? Did you know that, mad cow disease, did you know that happens because of, fucking cannibalism? The mad cow disease, or BSE, you know, the bovine stuff, is a prion disease, which you only get if you eat your own species. So, you know, cows, the herbivore of the world, got a fucking disease from eating meat. Yobingus. At least I think that was the case. Cattle are believed to be infected by being fed meat and bone meal that contained either remains of cattle who had spontaneously developed the disease or scrapie infected sheep project. Like I said, don't. If anything, like early... Whatever. What the fuck is scrapie, though? Scrapie is a fatal degenerative disease affecting the nervous systems of sheep and goats. It is one of several transmittable spongiform encephalopathies, and as such is caused by a prion. And prions is a misfolded protein. Anyway, that's your fun fact with Sapphire Crook. I'm watching on live TV. That's me. The opening towel for the Olivia mod. I want Olivia to take a big old bite out of a sandwich. Or just devour an entire pizza, uncut. No slices. All circle. Pigs are omnivores. They will eat garbage. I've said it before, but like having pigs on a vessel, on a ship, one, pigs will eat anything, so if you just let them go, they'll just populate the area full of meat. And two, if you got a lot of scraps, you can just throw your scraps at a pig, and a pig will turn it into some fresh meat. Ooh, all this disgusting peels I don't want to eat, I'll put them in this pig, and the pig turns into, bacon! Delicious. I turned garbage into bacon. Now, what kind of deal is that on a ship like this? That's what I call bringing home the bacon. But thanks! Still, it's a lot like even 10, man. You didn't give him instructions, did you? You didn't give a time, so... Nah, that's my bad, just like me not telling you I'm a carnivore. I probably should have mentioned that or something. But still, you're already here, come on in! I just realized, it's a bungalow. It's a one-floor building, which is perfect for Olivia, who doesn't like stairs. Just like Don Quixote. Excuse me. Just like Don Quixote, she will fight the stairs. Oh, good old Don Quixote. I say Don Quixote because the first time I ever heard it wasn't like a Lucky Luke dub. And they called him Don Quixote, never Don Quixote. I don't know if that's just the proper Dutch transliteration. Like, that's how you just say his name in Dutch. But man, was it weird when someone called him Don Quixote. I was like, who the fuck are you talking about, buddy? You mean the windmill guy? I mean, I never made that connection. That took a while. Don Quixote is a fantastic name, though, because I was like, why is he shooting the keyhole? Well, don't I feel silly. Damien still accepts the grocery bag and chucks it off somewhere. Oh, come on. Everyone's back right now. We're gonna meet the fam. He turns back, making for a sliding door on the opposite end.